Hey, this is Elmers electronic pencil sharpener. Okay, it looks like it's model number 19XSCN. Alright, and the scenario here is, I'm going to try and make this where you can see it in the light a little bit. I have it plugged in, power on. Okay, we're going to put a pencil in. It hums, but doesn't do anything. Okay, when the pencil's in. Alright, so we need to unplug it, turn this off, and unplug it. All right, and we're going to go ahead and open it up. I don't have a tripod with me right now, but the pin is making a switch, and the switch inside here is actually making. So the two switches are good. And when I actually did this, I moved this around. There doesn't seem anything visually to actually work with, to get to. That's in there. You got to take that screw out, and there's two screws in here. One's right there. And another one's right there. You take those screws out. Now take the whole top gray part off. I took it completely out of the shell. Actually, the black piece that's under here I can actually let go of if I wanted to. But you can see that gear where my thumb is not touching the big gear that's right there. So that's where the problem is. The bottom one's moving but not hitting the big gear up there. So I got to figure out why it's doing that. This is as far forward as it's going. I don't think it's going to screw any further close. So I got to figure out why or what's missing or something broke. Nothing, no material parts are inside the unit. So it's not like something broke off of the thing. So I got to figure out what to do there. Now I took a 1/4-inch socket, all right, to take these two screws out. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this whole back out here. Do not lose these, okay? Just keep them in the same way. And we take this guy out. This guy comes straight out. It should pop right out though, out the back. Be careful that you don't drop it because I think I'm going to. And this guy can push right through the coils. All right, and this is out. All right. So what I'm hoping is I can actually back this off and put some washers in there. All right. Now this is really getting intense in the motor. All right. Be careful with that you don't get it too dirty because or scratch up all this. So what I'm going to do is back this off and put some washers in there. I'm hoping I can do that. Now I put 4 very thin washers in there, okay, and they're all the way up inside that. You got to make sure that they are going to sit inside there and hug that shaft really good. All right, then you take this guy the way it came off and put it right back on. All right, get centered here and push down. All right, and now what happens is this guy can't go back any further than that. So hopefully that's going to reach far enough over. If not, I'll have to pull it out again, but it's like a trial and error. So now that doesn't go all the way underneath. It will all turn at the same time. That's the theory, at least. Now I don't have the screws in the back yet. I'm actually holding this up against and moving this myself. And when you move these around, watch me, I can't do it because I've got the camera in my hand, watch. Anyway, I'm going to move this back here with my thumb going around. And you can see up there is actually moving. That means the gears are all touching. That gear in there is actually working. Now for the final test before reinstalling this back end. The back end is on again. The play here, where the motor moves back and forth, if you can see that play, that's probably where it was missing. So the washers are actually holding this piece out that way far enough, even with this all the way in the back, that it's actually touching it. Touching it enough to actually hit it. And that's probably where it was anyway. As far as moving it around. We'll see what happens when I actually put it together, and hopefully it'll work. And of course, make sure that thing is lodged in there the way it's supposed to. Make sure that is so the wires don't get pulled out before you put the screws in. I just sharpened 2 pencils just to be sure, so here we go. We got a broken one right here. I actually rebroke it. And look at that. Is that sweet? Okay, so hopefully you like it, and I like the video, and it helps you out. It did take a lot to do. I know that it's probably cheaper just to buy another, spend $30, $50 for another pencil sharpener, but if you have the savvy to do it, you can do it yourself, and it's going to last a little bit longer than, throwing it in the dump. All right, subscribe, see a whole lot more helpful video, and I think this teacher at Patuxent High School is going to actually like it.